Man. Yesterday, yesterday I felt so sad. I don't know, I was going through like just mixed emotions. Because I realized that it's like almost every single person that I've been running into lately misunderstand me from the very beginning. And instead of asking questions, when you don't understand, you're supposed to probe. You're supposed to ask more questions. But society has become so indirect that they're sensitive and they lack patience. And communication is needed. Communication is so important. Communication. Hmm. It's like spirit telling me to slow down. Sometimes you gotta slow down. Because when there's something important, society doesn't know how to slow down. They're so impatient that they're not even patient enough to listen without judgment. People judging people judging me from one word. People judging me from one sentence. They already judging. They already judging. All because they lack patience. You need patience to be able to ask questions and understand. You need patience. There's so many people that took so many shortcuts. That when they meet a person that didn't take shortcuts, it's a I'm so tired of defending myself on a daily. It's like people don't understand that everyone, each and every person on this earth is unique. We're all unique. And just imagine a society that lacks patience. No one's able to get to know each other because society lacks patience. We're so used to, instead of talking directly to you, society is so sensitive that society wants me to speak to the person next to them, whisper in their ear, and say, tell this person that's standing right in front of me what I just said. And wait before you tell them. I want to leave. I want to walk all the way away, make sure I'm gone, and then tell them what I said. And then me, on the other hand, why would I talk to you to tell them when I can just say it to them? I forgive you. I forgive you is so important, and I learned that yesterday. And when I realized, like, those 3 words are so powerful, all by itself, like, those 3 words are so powerful. It's 2 a.m. right now. I just got out my bed and I was like, man, I made a statement to somebody, and it just seemed like it was happening like all day. And it's been happening, but yesterday I just was aware of one small detail that just put everything into perspective. It's like, people I care about, people that I love, it's like they can have the strongest holds on me. And then it's like I put so much work and so much effort into, like, working on relationships and, like, just being the very best person I can be. I never shy away from, like, correcting myself. I never shy away from admitting when I'm wrong. It'd be other people. It'd be people outside of me. It be people outside of me that be holding on to stuff. I could say, I apologize for hurting your feelings. I apologize. I apologize. I apologize. And then the next day or within that moment, the fact that I'm saying I apologize and I realize the error of my ways, I correct it. And then I move forward and you'll never see me do it again. But other people will hold on to my mistake and then deem me as that mistake instead of forgiving, instead of moving on, instead of letting go. It can become a shadow. And it's not even my shadow, it's other people's shadow. A lot of times it be off of one word. You said bye and they want you to say hi. It just seemed like all day yesterday that kept happening. And I've been dealing with so many like just jealousy, it's like the curse, it's the burden of family, and it's the, you love them, but we're dealing with so many curses. Dealing with so much stuff around me. That I just, I felt like I just gave up on that fight. And the only words I could muster up was, I forgive you. I said one sentence, and this person just went off. Like, not even went off, but they just took it and they just ran with it. And typically, usually, I end up exuding way more energy trying to explain what I meant, trying to explain so that they can understand, because I said what I meant. But it's not like I push truth on people. They come to me. They come to me, and then I give them an answer, and then they don't like the answer. So then they just try to destroy me. But yesterday, I was just, all I could say was, I forgive you. I'm so glad it was in text message. Even if it was in person. Those 3 words is like magic. I forgive you. Like, I didn't see them face to face. It was like through text message. It was more than one person. I just felt like one person at it after the other. I just kept on saying, I forgive you. I ain't even got no more fight for that. I forgive you. I'm tired of like trying to break myself down for people. All for them to be like, dang, I'm sorry. Yeah. And then, when I said I forgive you, it it protected me from hurting them. It protected me from hurting them. I have a right to be frustrated for being misunderstood. I have a right to be angry. I have a right to be upset. I have a right to be sad. I have a right to have experience all these emotions just like everybody else. But when I choose to say I forgive you, when you don't know me the first time, gives me power and it fixes it immediately. Even if they have something else to say. What you mean you forgive me? Blah, blah. They could probably go that way. But then I just sat there and I was actually surprised. Because when I said I forgive you, they text me back and was like, thank you. Out of all the things, I was expecting them to like fight. I was expecting them to like try to hurt me more. And they said, thank you. I'm like, you mean this whole time, all I had to say was, I forgive you? All this fighting, trying to explain myself, all this fighting, trying to, get people to understand, like, no, that's not my intention. No. You mean all this time, all I had to do was just say, I forgive you for that person to see the error of their ways and realize that they were wrong? Because I forgive you doesn't hurt anybody. I forgive you. It doesn't hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. I forgive you. And either they gonna get upset or either they gonna sit. They might take a while to respond. They might take a while to text you back. I'm gonna just keep hitting them. I forgive you. They go on another rant. I forgive you. Because you didn't even know me the first time. When I first opened my mouth, you didn't even know me. You didn't even think to ask or probe to be like, well, maybe I'm understanding you the wrong way. Maybe you're the one that's misunderstanding me. Because if I'm the person that spoke it and I think very carefully about what I say, I could have majored in English if I wanted to. I've taken communications classes, intra, critical thinking. People fail to understand that. And then be trying to nail me to the cross. Trying to nail me to the cross. I forgive you. Thank you, God. Thank you, Father. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, universe. Thank you, earth. Thank you, wind. Thank you, fire. Thank you, water. People don't get that. Thank you. Thank you, spiritual realm. Thank you, physical realm. Thank you, me. You know, I've made mistakes. You know, I was pushed out too, just like everybody else. Human. We make mistakes. But to make a mistake, acknowledge it, embrace it, deal with it, and move forward is a beautiful thing. And I do that. I don't let my past hold me. I am free. Ashe. I am who I am, and I am many things. I'm not even fighting with people no more. I'm just, I forgive you. And my enemies will be my footstool. Ashe. I'm just so thankful and grateful. You know, none of this stuff, none of the material stuff. Nothing matters if you don't have your mind. None of it matters. If I don't have my mind, none of it matters. None of this stuff matters if I don't have my mind. And I'm just so grateful that I can say that I have my mind. Everything that I'm dealing with, everything that I've been through, everything that I've been, just, we know this life. It's real out here. Man. Feel like a whole sermon. I encourage y'all to practice. Know me the first time. Know me the first time. Know me the first time. If you are feminine and you claim to be completely feminine, or if you embody it in any kind of way, know me the first time. Because if you say you're a woman, or even if you're a man and you embody feminine, your intuition should tell you, before I have to explain anything, your intuition should be what I stand on. And if you're not, or you embody masculine, then that's the very reason why you should appreciate women and appreciate feminine, whether it's embodied by men or women. You should appreciate it. Know me the first time. And when you don't know me the first time, now I'm just saying I forgive you. I could say XYZ, and then you could come back with ZYX. The fuck? And I'll be like, I forgive you. Because right there in that moment, you just misunderstood me instead of asking a question. You could have just asked me a question, but you assumed instead. And that's what's hurtful. So instead of hurting you back, because you should have intuition or you should have discernment. So I'm not wrong if I check you the first time. I forgive you is my warning. Gotta stop giving people chances. Know me the first time. If you out of whack, then stay your ass at home. Get yourself together before you come out into the world and hurting people. Because now, know me the first time. I forgive you. That's the warning. And then anything after that, speak truth. Speak truth. Truth will hurt. Truth will hurt you more than anything. Truth. Not fake truth. Not fake news. Truth. And if I really care about you, I just keep on saying I forgive you. When I've had enough, I forgive you. Oh, they lack? And speak truth. People worry about so many other things, but terrified of truth. So I forgive you. And if they ain't get them warning shots, I'm speaking truth. If you got, but I don't even have the energy. Society gotta find its own balance. You gotta know when to pick your battles. You gotta recognize, I gotta have discernment and intuition myself to know that I'm speaking to a complete fool. People be setting themselves up, taking that recipe and then applying it, but not even using intuition and stuff themselves. and then mad because they gray hairs and all this stuff because I'm speaking truth every time. I'm not picking my battles. Pick your battles. Pick your battles. Truth is always the answer, but speaking it may not be your best interest all the time. Sometimes I gotta learn when to shut up or just say, I forgive you, and walk away. And then they'd be standing over there arguing with themselves. Or being in misery, because misery loves company. Then they can cackle over there and all they misery. Because if, just lead them to it. I feel long-winded, but that's it. Yeah, I just wanted to share that. Powerful. I guess I end it with, may God bless you according to your works. Ashe.